If we ask what PepsiCo is from you, what do you know? PepsiCo Incorporated is an American food and beverage company that's one of the biggest in the world. With products in over 200 countries, its name was gotten when the Pepsi-Cola company merged with Frito-Lay Incorporated in 1965. The company is headquartered in Purchase, New York. Welcome to Boss Cube. Today in this video, we'll delve into the PepsiCo revolution. Caleb D. Bradham, a pharmacist in New Bern, North Carolina, created the first Pepsi-Cola with hopes to replicate Coca-Cola's current accomplishment. Bradham called his carbonated cola-flavored sweet beverage Pepsi-Cola. In 1898, the drink did so well that in 1902, Bradham incorporated the Pepsi-Cola company after doing fairly well for many years. The company experienced difficult times after the First World War and was restructured and reincorporated several times in the 1920s. In 1931, Charles G. Garth, founder of modern-day Pepsi-Cola, acquired the company's trademark and assets. He started a new Pepsi-Cola company, employed a chemist to formulate a better drink, started new bottling operations, and began marketing a hugely successful 12-ounce bottle for 5 cents. Garth was also the president of the Loft Incorporated. This was a candy and soda fountain chain founded in 1999 that he eventually lost a controlling stake in the Pepsi-Cola company to the new Loft management. In 1936 to 1939, litigation when the Pepsi-Cola company merged with Loft. In 1941, the name Loft Incorporated was changed to the Pepsi-Cola Company. In 1950, Alfred N. Steele, former vice president of the Coca-Cola Company, became the CEO. His focus on huge advertising campaigns and promotions increased Pepsi-Cola's net income by 11 times. In the 1950s, making Coca-Cola's main competitor after Steele's death, his wife, actress Joan Crawford, became an active director of the company. In 1965, PepsiCola merged with Frito-Lay and incorporated the makers of snacks like Fritos, Doritos, laced potato chips, and rolled gold pretzels. The recently expanded company continued to diversify with the purchase of 3 restaurant chains. Pizza Hut was incorporated in 1977, Taco Bell was incorporated in 1978, and Kentucky Fried Chicken Corporation, now called KFC, and 7-Up International in 1986. In 1997, the restaurant chains were put into a separate new company called Tricon Global Restaurants Incorporated to add more products that were considered healthier. PepsiCo acquired Tropicana and Dole Juice brands from Seagram Company in 1998 and 1999. In 2001, it merged with Quaker Oats Company to make a new branch of Quaker Foods and Beverages. Popular PepsiCo brands included Pepsi-Cola Frito-Lay snack products, Gatorade sports drinks, Quaker Oats, cereal Lipton tea, Tropicana juices, and rolled gold pretzels. At the beginning of the 21st century, PepsiCo focused on increasing its activities in other countries, particularly Russia, the second largest market. In 2008, the company acquired a majority stake in JSC Lewinsky, Russia's largest juice maker, and completed the acquisition of Winbuild and Food. 3 years later, these investments have helped PepsiCo become Russia's largest food and beverage company. In August 2009, PepsiCo offered a $7 billion offer to buy the 2 biggest bottlers of its products in North America, Pepsi Bottling Group and Pepsi Americas. This acquisition was completed in 2010 and caused the creation of a new, wholly owned subsidiary of PepsiCo, Pepsi Beverages Company. In February 2011, the company made its largest international acquisition with the purchase of a 2/3 stake in Winbuild and Foods, a Russian food company that makes milk, yogurt, fruit juices, and dairy products, with the acquisition of the remaining 23% of the Winbuild and Foods. In October 2011, PepsiCo became Russia's largest food and beverage company. The Coca-Cola Company has always been seen as PepsiCo's main competitor in the beverage market. In December 2005, PepsiCo bested the Coca-Cola Company's market value for the first time in 112 years since both companies began the competition. In 2009, the Coca-Cola Company had a higher market share in the sale of carbonated soft drinks in the United States. That same year, PepsiCo retained a higher share of the U.S. soft drinks market. However, as a result of the mergers, acquisitions, ad partnerships that PepsiCo carried out in the 1990s and 2000s, the business changed to encompass a broader product base, including food, snacks, and beverages. Most of PepsiCo's revenue is no longer generated from the manufacture and sale of carbonated soft drinks. In 2009, beverages accounted for less than 50% of the total sales. That same year, just over 60% of PepsiCo's beverage sales came from major non-carbonated brands Gatorade and Tropicana. PepsiCo's Frito-Lay and Quaker Oats brands have an important share of the US snack market, recording around 39% of US snack sales. After the growing consumer concern, PepsiCo created the PepsiCo Foundation as one of its corporate social responsibility. The foundation's focus is mostly on nutrition-safe water and efficiency in water use. PepsiCo donated $27.9 million in 2009 to numerous causes, boasting stores in more than 200 countries. PepsiCo is one of the most valuable companies in the world. Today, the brand of the same name, Pepsi, is also one of the most famous brands in the world. The PepsiCo products include Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Gatorade, Laced Potato Chips, Diet Pepsi, 7-Up, Cheetos, Aquafina mineral water, and Tropicana drinks. The company achieved sales of $66 billion in 2013 and employs more than 274,000 people globally, building on the passion and innovation of an individual. The success of PepsiCo's company story is based on its business strategy to adapt to market change. What do you think about PepsiCo's company story? What lesson do you learn from the story? If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment sharing your thoughts and insights. And if you haven't already, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.